Okay, I just got back from doing a battle report, playing a game against Will. He's a new 40k player up at the castle. Um, and I sold some models since he was starting Eldar, the first army I played. And I was able to get these Assault Terminators. I've been dying to get these for a while. I've been hesitating for a few reasons, which I'll go over. But all in all, I am very pleased with them. So I'm going to go through the box with you guys and put them together. Okay, the main reason I was hesitant to buy this box is that I was worried that, like previous boxes, they would only give you a few of the war gear options. I was worried that they'd probably give you like maybe 4 lightning claws and 1 or 2 storm shields and thunder hammers, which wouldn't really give me all of what I need. But let's go over all the bits that came in here. First off, you get the bases, which I love that they're on medium bases now. That just makes them so much more badass. You have a sprue here with all of their kind of headpiece things. If I can get that to focus over. There we go. Which I think actually look really nice. And you've got these backpacks. So you got that sprue there. You've got the sprue of these legs and the heads and the shoulder pads. All of these things, by the way, I think look really nice. Like, these are like gorgeous models. So there's the heads. Let me turn this light off. That doesn't help at all. So you got those. And then you have this here. This is what really surprised me. You've got this whole row of extra bits and shields and everything. The row of bits and shields. And then you also have actually 10 lightning claws. You have enough lightning claws to give the entire squad lightning claws. And you also have this sprue, which is enough stuff to give the entire squad thunder hammers and storm shields. With some really beautiful storm shields, by the way. So I am very impressed with this. I really didn't expect them to give you enough arms to make all storm shields or all lightning claws. I thought it would be kind of somewhere in the middle, which means that I'll be able to use the extra pieces from this to convert my shooty Terminators from Blackreach that I'll eventually get into Assault Terminators, so I can have 10 of them. So that really made me happy. That's a really good box set. So I'm gonna start putting these guys together. Okay, I've got these legs on here. Next up are these pieces here, the torso, and these front pieces, which kind of just fit together actually quite nicely, just like this. They look like they're going to be pretty posable, and I don't know, these legs here I think are just some really amazing legs, especially like for being one piece like these ones are. Makes me kind of wonder why on earth the Guardian ones are 2 pieces. Okay, got these things all together here. The heads are going in next, then the arms. I think I'm going to do 2 storm shields and 3 lightning claws with this set, and then the Blackreach ones I'll make it 5 and 5 total. Okay, here I added the arms on. Still didn't put on shoulder pads or anything. Let's see. Okay, it might be a little bit easier to see. Okay, here's the finished product. They're a little bit hard to see because of it's night, so my lighting's terrible. This is the sergeant of the squad. And I've got 1 other Storm Shield Thunder Hammer, and then I've got 3 Lightning Claws. I'm really happy with the poses you can do, and with the different arms and stuff like that. They're actually at different angles and everything of the Storm Shields. I think there's only 3 things that I'm kind of disappointed with. The first one being on the heads. If you take a look at the box, it's kind of hard to see, but right up there, in between this top piece and this little circle thing down here, there's this other little graded part that sticks up with these 3 little lines in it. That is, the way the heads are on the sprues, it's essentially 100% impossible to get that. It's basically that's directly on that piece is where the sprue connects, and it does so in such a way that it's basically impossible to actually get that piece on there. So I basically just shaved it down on all of them. The second thing is on the arms, the sprues for the arms. Unlike the rest of the model, the sprues for the arms are kind of that very slightly cheaper plastic that Games Workshop uses that doesn't hold the details quite as well, and it's very, very mildly transparent. Like you can kind of see it glow through it from light. It's not the cheap ones they used for a while, but it's just not as perfect of a quality as the rest of the model is. So I kind of wish they would have used a slightly better quality ones, especially on these storm shields with like the beautiful stuff on the front of it here. And the third thing is on these arms here that go into the back of the storm shields, where these cables are on the bottom, don't really 100% line up right. So, these hands on the back of the shields and these arms don't really line up correctly 100%, but they're pretty close. I mean, aside from that, which are some pretty minor gripes, I think these are some pretty amazing models, so I'm really looking forward to painting them. I especially love how, like, all the things like these commanders, he's got a bird on here. The commander's storm shield has, his feathers on the back, and he's got this bird on top. So it really works well with the Emperor's Canaries I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I really don't like about Terminators is the stupid shields that go on there. So I didn't put the shields on there. There's a few pieces I didn't put on that I just don't think look good. So I'm glad that it was actually, they gave me the option to put those on or not. So I guess you guys can see these when they're completely painted.